And y'all got 2 cars now. You got a car, and your wife got a car.
We have 2 cars now.
Okay.
I have a car and my wife have a car.
So y'all can up and go and freely go and explore and
And you don't have to do all that. One is enough.
One is enough.
But what happened with us was we ordered a car. It took 1 year and 5 months. We got tired of waiting, so we went and bought another used car while we were waiting.
Okay.
And we said we were going to sell that car when the new car came in.
Okay.
It was hard to get that car.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I get it.
So now we have 2 cars.
You got 2 cars.
Yeah.
It makes it even more.
Yeah, exactly. Now she can go when she want to go, and I can go when I want to go, or we can go together. It don't matter.
Exactly. Yeah.
That makes it even better. You're right.
I'm hoping to get a car in the next couple of months.
Insurance is cheap.
Yeah. How much was insurance? Like $150 a year?
No, it ain't that cheap. On that old car I had, insurance was like $200. I think it was even less than that.
Okay.
For full coverage. On this car, I think it's like $700-800 for the year.
And that's good premium insurance.
That's good premium insurance.
Because you've been in a
rental car and all of that.
Because you've been in a couple of accidents already.
Unfortunately, I got a chance to try it out.
So and it delivered.
It delivered.
Your premium didn't go up.
Premium don't go up.
They don't throw you off.
They don't throw you off. They fixed my car. It took them forever. But I had a rental car during that whole time.
Ooh, and that was wrapped. You didn't have to pay for that.
Didn't have to pay nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I did have to pay something. I had a deductible.
Okay.
Of 3%, I think.
Oh, that ain't bad.
That ain't bad at all.
That ain't bad at all.
No.
Wow.
So it was good. 3%. I think it cost like $5,000 to get my car fixed.
Okay. From the insurance side.
From the insurance side. Yeah.
So you didn't have to pay. You hear people talking about you go to jail if you have bad insurance or no insurance. You didn't have to go to jail.
Nah.
So because you got good insurance. Don't skip on the insurance.
I got a good insurance and I got a good insurance agent.
There you go.
My agent is top notch. And I had an accident 4 or 5 houses from my house, right at the corner of my street. Man, you talking about hurt?
I know this joke. This guy used to say most accidents happen within a 5-mile radius of the home.
Bingo.
So we moved.
Maybe that's what I should have said. Yeah. Coming back from Home Depot, I had all this stuff in my car, and boom. On a rainy day.
Man.
Not fun. But the insurance covered it. So, it all worked out.
Wow.
So and they make it now like it never happened. So my car looks good.
So it look good. So don't skip out on the insurance.
Don't skip out.
Make sure you get some insurance.
Yes.
And especially if you plan to drive into Mexico with your car,
get you some Mexican insurance
before you cross that border. Have insurance.
Get you some insurance, baby.
Because you don't want to be locked up. You don't want to be in jail over some nonsense. And you could be the most safest driver. It might not be your fault. But these jokers here, they run stop signs. They don't pay attention, and they can hit you. And, and in case they don't have no insurance, you want to make sure you cover.
And then here's something else I found out. You may be the safest driver, but I found out, like when you're in these roundabouts, the person to your left has the right of way.
I didn't know that.
And then the person, when you're in the roundabout, the person to the left has the right of way. So the person on the inside lane has the right of way.
So if they jump off and
cut in front of you, you're in the wrong.
You in the wrong.
Because they on the left and they have the right of way. God. I was like, no wonder they're crossover lanes.
Almost like they probably hoping they hit somebody causing an accident. So the guy on the left side has the right of way at all times.
As far as I know of, what the way it's explained to me.
Damn. That's good to know.
That's very good information.
I'm going to stay in the left side.
Yeah. Because it's like, how in the world am I in the wrong? This guy cut in front of me. Yeah, but he's to your left. So, cultural differences.
Yeah.
Okay. In the U.S., he would be wrong for cutting you off.
He would be, yeah.
Here, you're wrong for not letting him pass. He's to your left.
Man.
So, hey,
I have noticed in that roundabout, sometimes them jokers in the left, they'll have a turn light signal on to the right.
they sure will. They letting you know they're going to come over.
And I'm thinking, he can't cut in front of me.
Oh, yeah. He
But
will.
now I know.
Yeah,
He
you
can
gotta let
cut in
him
front
in.
of me.
What I do is
I
when
just
I'm in that
yield to
middle
him.
lane or on the outside lane, before I go all the way around, I try to make sure that there's nobody on the inside lane that wants to get out. Yeah, that's what I've been doing here lately because it's like you get older and like these accidents be hunting you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because you're on the road more, you're driving more, because you ain't going to no job to leave your car parked all day no more. You're driving all day, right? Or wherever. And I'm like, man. And then these people. Here's one that really scary. This happened to me just the other day. These people that cross these things. In the U.S. they have a walk, a don't walk.
Yeah.
And whenever they say walk, we're gonna get a light to tell us to stop as a driver, right? Here they don't have a light. They just got these walkways, and they can just walk across them at any time. You're supposed to always be watching for them.
They don't
I
even
nearly
look.
flattened a woman the other day. I mean, I didn't even see her. No, my wife said, "You didn't see that lady?" I'm like, She didn't have on no reflective colors. Her skin ain't glowing in the dark.
Nah.
I did not see that lady. I'm telling you, I almost knocked her flat over.
And they don't even look.
They don't even look.
They just walk.
They just walk. I remember I was listening to this book a long time ago, and this guy that lived in Africa. It was Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah. And he said when he got here, he saw that Americans would just walk across the street anytime that light would say walk without even looking.
They don't look.
They walk. They go. Okay? You think that's bad. Here, they don't have a walk sign. They just get to them things that give them the right of way to walk across.
And you go.
And they just go.
And it be dark outside.
It can be dark.
They don't be no light.
They don't have no glow in the dark clothes. There don't be no light. Ain't no light there for you to slow down. Ain't nothing.
You can't see them.
It's just that you know that that's where they supposed to cross. And if they crossing, you supposed to stop.
And if you hit them, you going straight to jail.
Non-stop.
I know there was a couple of times when I first got here, I went across that thing, and them cars be coming so fast, they stop at the last
minute.
And I'm stopping in the middle of the street, bracing myself to get hit, but they always stop.
They stop
at 100%. And I'm dumbfounded, like you say, when I see them folk walk, they just get on and they just cut across.
They don't even look, dude.
They don't even pay attention.
They don't look to see if a car's slowing down or nothing. They just walk.
Just walk. Even I seen somebody on the bike, they'll just ride a bike across.
Just ride a bike.
Out the blue.
Go.
And you don't even see them coming.
Don't even see them coming.
And you're like, man, you almost died today.
Your life almost ended. Yeah, I might have been in jail, but you would have been on the ground.
I said to myself, I'm like, after them first 3 days, I spent the night in jail. I'm like, man, if I think I'm going to jail, I might have to flee. I might have to run for it.
Well, hold on now, Crusher. Wait a minute now. When you first came out of jail, I remember talking to you, and you were the most laid back person about going to jail I had ever seen. Okay, about doing something that you really hadn't in your mind coming from the U.S. You didn't see that you had done nothing wrong.
I didn't see anything wrong. I didn't know what I did wrong.
Yeah, and you in jail, but you had the best attitude about it. Now you reflecting back on it, you say, if you have to go to jail, you getting the heck up out of Dodge.
I'm running. I'm fleeing.
I am not going to jail.
I ain't go.
You understand why people run from the cops?
I understand why people run. I get it now. I take my chances on the road.
What was so bad?
I mean, it was 3 days apiece. I had got on the phone with Kim. Me and Kim was arguing on the phone. What was you really doing? What are you really doing? I mean, you know what? I'll see you behind in 3 days and hung the phone up on. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for this. You know what I'm saying? But it was 3 peaceful days. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Okay.
It was better.
Okay.
Than I thought.
It would be.
You think the worst, but it ended up being better. But There were no pillows, no sheets, concrete slab for a bed. You know what I mean? You get one little meal a day. They give you a sandwich with two pieces of bread and a piece of meat. That was your meal.
Was it bologna?
Bologna.
And they already don't have bologna. Already ain't the greatest.
It ain't the greatest.
Bologna here really ain't the greatest.
Just one slice. That's all you got. And,
Thin.
and you just sitting there in that cell
with nothing to do.
With nothing to do all day. You don't come out. You don't get no 30 minutes. You don't go work out in the park.
You're not in prison. You in jail.
You in jail, and you just sitting there for 3 days straight,
Ugh.
and there's nothing you can do. And it was like I never felt in danger or felt my safety was at risk.
It's just the 3 days of boredom.
And you sleeping. You try to sleep.
Yeah,
as long as you can, the time will pass, and you wake up, only 45 minutes don't pass, and then you like, man,
dude,
I got 2.5 more days of this.
When you said sleeping to make time pass by, I remember when me and Carla broke up one time, right? I would get off of work. She gonna laugh at this. She sees it. But I would get off of work, and all I could do was think about it.
That's it. That's
and I said, I'm going home and going to sleep. So I don't have to think about this lady. Man, I was heartbroken.
God.
So being in prison, trying to make time pass by, you go to sleep, and you done already slept.
You done slept.
You can't sleep no more. Can't sleep no more.
Can't sleep no more.
And time is dry. It's paint dry.
And I couldn't see. They took your glasses. They take your shoe strays. And I'm like, I couldn't see.
Ain't no phone.
And the Joker was like,
you can't go look at Facebook.
Can't look at nothing.
And YouTube and shorts and none of that kind of stuff.
No TV, no nothing. Joker took my glasses. I told him I couldn't see. I'm like, I can't see. He's like, you don't need to see. Go to sleep. I was like, I don't need to see.
They don't understand how much I really can't see.
Oh man, they don't give you nothing.
I used to see people sometimes when they would try to read something. They would say, well, I can't see it because I don't have my glasses. I'm like, oh, that joker probably can't read. You know what I mean? He's just making excuses. That's what I used to say until I needed glasses.
You needed some glasses.
Them jokers ain't lying. You cannot see, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm looking at the computer.
I can't see.
If you show me your phone and you want me to look at a picture, I'm not talking about words. I'm talking about a picture. If I don't have my glasses,
you can't see it.
I can't see it. So I get it now.
Ooh.
It's a whole different ball game when you don't have no glasses. So they took your glasses.
They took my glasses, and the police officer told me, he said, I don't think she's gonna come to the station and press charges, so you'll be out in the morning.
She came and pressed charges.
She came and pressed the charge.
Oh my goodness.
And so that turned out
one
should
day
have been overnight, turned into
3
2 more days. And I'm like, oh my God.
She had it against you, bro.
She had it against me. And I was like, really?
She had it after
and
you.
He really didn't think she was coming.
And she did.
And she showed up. And so that messed me up. And,
2 more days.
2 more days. I just
not double, triple.
And then they went in to get my medicine.
What you do about that? You
my blood pressure and diabetes medication. But Kim came up there, one of the attorneys that I be working with over the years.
Yeah.
She just so happened to be there and heard I was there. So she went and started advocating on my behalf. There.
Your popularity.
The guy needed his medicine.
Oh, what's her name?
This was Valeria.
Oh, okay. I know she is. The person that helped you get your
residency.
Residency. Yeah.
It was like he needed medicine, and she told him he does YouTuber. It's in your best interest to make sure he get his medicine.
Yeah. So they let you get that.
So they allowed Kim to bring the medicine, and so she brought the medicine, and they told her that if you want him to have more than 1 sandwich a day, you can bring him some food to eat. So she brought a whole bunch of food for me, and I was expecting it because I ain't know what was going on the outside.
Yeah. You can't talk to him.
I can't talk. You don't get no phone call.
You don't get no phone call. That's a United States thing.
That's a U.S. thing. So she brought all this food, and the guard brought my food. And Kim was like, they done ate half your food.
Who is they?
The guards. Cause when she found out when I got out, she was like, I brought this, I brought that, I brought this. I said, I didn't get none of that. So we figured out they ate it.
The guards
The guards ate all my stuff. And,
well, that is messed up.
and they brought me half my stuff. And then I was like, man, why you bring me all this food? Now you making me a target. Cause now everybody else in the cell
is looking at you.
they looking at me because they didn't have nobody bringing no food. I had all this food, and I'm like, I gotta share this food.
You gotta share.
Just
So
in
you
case.
still ain't gonna get it all.
I ain't gonna get it all. So I started sharing my food with everybody, you know.
Wow.
And they, they were everybody in
That made you
jail.
friends, though.
Made me some friends. Everybody was real nice. They were like, "Oh, don't worry, you'll be out in a couple of days. It's not gonna go on your record."
How did you do for Spanish?
Well, the guy next to me spoke English.
Ah, you got lucky.
And he was like, "Hey," I'm like, "Man, what'd you get picked up for?" "Hey, I was trafficking cocaine." And he like, "But I'll be out the bar." He like, "So if
He was
I'm
Mexican.
Yeah, he was a Mexican. He said, "Since I'll be out tomorrow, that
You'll be out.
You'll be out in a
Yeah.
couple of days." He like,
Don't worry about
he
it.
did, he would tell me over and over, "Don't worry, don't worry."
That's
You
easy
gonna
for
be
you to
good.
say. You don't want to spend 3 days
You
in
don't want to
jail.
spend no 3 days in
You don't want
jail.
to spend 1 day in jail.
And so he gave me. So we exchanged numbers. When I got out, he called me. He was like, "Hey man, you want to hang out?" I was gonna hang out with him, and I was like,
Cocaine?
"Hell no!" I don't need that problem. I don't want no problem. I'm like, and he was trying to
Cocaine?
get kilos.
Oh,
cocaine.
heck to the no.
I was like, nah,
Dude.
we
good.
rolling.
Thank you for helping me in here,
Thank you for helping me out.
you have your life, and I
Exactly.
see you never.
Exactly. Yeah. So we taped each other a few times in between. Real nice guy. And but yeah, they let me. I was like, nah,
I don't need that cocaine.
I don't need that. Don't want
no
that.
drugs. That's
None.
stuff that can get me kicked out of Mexico.
And shot at by the
What he was thinking about that part?
The cartel.
Yes.
Oh, he needed some enemy.
Next thing you know, he'll be wanting you to take cocaine in the U.S.
Exactly.
Nah, no, thank you.
They done locked him up, took his drugs. He owed somebody.
Yes.
I don't
then they'll be saying you can get money from you. He's in America. No, thank you. No, I don't need to be in. Take my phone out of your phone.
Delete my stuff.
Delete my message. Please.
I changed my number shortly after.
Yes.
I don't want no connections to this guy. But real nice guy though. Real nice guy. Looked after me, translated for me, made sure I got water when I needed some water.
Yeah.
And all that
helped
stuff.
You out.
He helped me out.
Good on the inside.
Good on the inside.
What they say, some people are for a season.
Exactly.
Well, the season was because you was in jail. When we out of this season, it's time for you to split up and go y'all separate ways.
Exactly.
I do not need you as a friend.
I don't need, no, not at all. Not at all.
Nah, you dealing in the wrong circle.
Wrong, yeah. So I was like, man, if I thought I was going back, I'd take my chances on the run.
Even for a ticket.
Even for a ticket.
You gotta go.
I gotta go. I take
Let me see if I can get away.
See if I can get to the airport, get on the plane, and get up out of here, run to the embassy or something. But it wasn't bad. But
don't want to do it again.
Don't want to go back. Don't want to go back.
I do feel your never. Don't want no parts of that going back to jail.
Wow. So, income. I know you do a lot of day trading.
Do a lot of day trading.
Any changes in the market?
You're always constantly making different little changes. But the outsider looking at it don't look like there's a change that you're making. But as far as slow life trading goes, something new has happened. For the students.
Okay.
And here's what's new. Now we have this deal where I'm showing you my trades every single day. Okay. And if you want to be part of it, the only way you get in it is you have to be a student.
Okay.
But if you have a question, if you want to see why I'm trading this or all of that, I'm showing that to you every single day on Discord. Okay. And so
now what is Discord?
Discord is like I don't know what it is.
Some kind of app.
Some kind of app. It's like a group chat.
Okay. All right. That's it.
So, have you never heard of it?
I'm familiar with it. I haven't played with it much. Somebody
Okay,
else added
okay.
me to their Discord group.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like a group.
Okay.
And so on this group, it's other students on there, so you can also ask them questions.
Okay.
But more than anything, you get to see what I'm trading every day,
Okay.
and you also get to see. Sometimes I put up some special things that may be happening that day, and some of my students that here recently have just told me that they love it when I'm putting up these comments of things that I see that's going on in the market. So now that first I was like, man, these students don't want to hear what I got to say. Right? But now I'm realizing they do want to hear what I have to say.
Okay.
So it gave me the freedom, which you would think I would have had at first, but hey, it is what it is. But now I'm posting more
Okay. Okay.
on there, comments and whatever, just to let people see what I'm doing,
Ah.
you know. So that's I think so. At first, you had the class twice a month.
Okay. You still had that twice.
Still have that
Okay.
for 2 hours each
Okay.
time. Then we have you can email me anytime, and then you get a free consultation. Okay, but now not only do you have that, which I thought was pretty awesome, you also have the ability to see how I'm trading every single day.
Okay.
No extra charge.
And that's okay. Wow.
All in included into the price of the student.
Wow.
So I think that's pretty awesome. How many
Yeah.
people can you watch them trade every single day
That's that's impressive.
without an extra charge?
Without an extra charge.
So
And
if you're not comfortable, follow me.
follow you, and they get the explanation,
Get the explanation, the thought process, all of that.
all of that.
And if you don't get it, post your question on Discord. I can answer it right there.
I like that.
You don't even have to wait. You don't even have to email me. You can do it right there
In the group.
in the group. And not only sometimes will I comment on it, because keep in mind, guys, here's the one thing about the market.
Run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Long time.
When you're talking about the stock market, you're talking about something that nobody knows nothing about because it's the future. Nobody knows the future of how the market's gonna go. That depends on well, it don't depend on that. Nobody knows it. Okay. So it don't have to just be a comment from me. It can be comments from students because I don't know everything. I don't know. Nobody knows everything. Nobody knows the future. We can just give you our opinion on it. Okay. And that's all I'm doing. So anyway, it's cool, I think. And keep in mind, I really do want people to get this. And that's why we put all this stuff in there at no extra cost. You go to a lot of classes, and the first thing they want to do is get you in the class and then upsell you. There ain't no upselling in slow life trading, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's really all I'm really saying. So come to slow life trading and join the slow down, calm, tranquilo, tranquilos, or whatever you say it, lifestyle. But we say it's slow, but as you can see, we doing some crazy stuff, okay, in our lifestyle. And your lifestyle is whatever your lifestyle is. You know what I mean? So I like doing adventurous things. Some people might just like going to art museums.
Yeah.
So it's all on you. One thing about it is you can do it. And let me tell you what happened this past week. This is awesome. Tuesday and Wednesday, I put on a trade Tuesday, and then at 8:30 here, and then at 10 o'clock, we had a cooking class. So I'm in a cooking class for 3 hours from 10 to 1. That's 11, 12, 1. Yeah, from 10 to 1. And at the same time, I got my trade going on. And I'm just keeping an eye on it with my phone. Okay. And then after the cooking class was over with, the people that we went with, we went out and had lunch. And next thing you know, the market is closed. Okay. Well, we didn't just do that on Tuesday. We turned around and did it again on Wednesday in the cooking class, a bacon cooking class. And we cooked somewhere everything. We cooked like, I don't know, 3 cakes and some uh, cookies, 3 or 4 different types of cookies. And it was awesome. Okay. The first day seemed a little boring. The second day, it was on because that's the day we get to eat. And the trip part about this cooking class, guys, and I know I'm going from trading to cooking, but the cool thing about this cooking class was you didn't even have to pay until the second day.
Wow. Dang.
Is that crazy or what? I thought that was awesome.
Wow.
Anyway, and the first day they gave you the recipes. So you really could have just took the recipe and went home and cooked it yourself.
Wow.
And then the price of the class, you ready?
What's that?
$8 for a 6-hour class. So, and it's a great thing to do with the wife. Okay, plus I like cooking too. So next month we're going back for an Italian class where they're gonna cook all these Italian dishes. It's pretty cool. Another 6-hour class.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
wow.
anyway,
Wow.
I don't know what brought all that on, but anyway, we
we
got there.
So, though, I heard a lot of people ask me about your trading class. Do they need experience? Is this something they can learn with zero experience, zero knowledge, um, et cetera, et cetera?
It's definitely something that you can learn probably better with zero knowledge.
With zero knowledge.
You can learn it with knowledge,
Uh-huh.
but you may learn it even better with no knowledge.
Okay.
You come to the class, it's live, you ask the questions,
Mm-hmm.
you got a library full of previous videos. You get on Discord and you see how I'm trading every single day, and you can learn this thing.
You can learn it.
You know, here's the hardest part about trading. Once you learn how to make this money, and it can seem, think about this. I'm making money while I'm in a cooking class doing something else that has nothing to do with me making money. Once you learn how to make this money, it's hard to be happy. Because this is what I tell, this is my claim to fame. I want to teach you how to make 10% a month. Okay? And in making 10% a month, it means you're making pretty close to 1% a day. Okay? When you think about what 1% is, it don't seem like enough. And so your biggest problem is being happy with making 1% a day. Once you figure out how to learn, once you figure out how this works and how to make that money, dollar signs starting to pop into your eyes. And you're not happy. It don't matter if you're trading with $5,000 or $100,000. 1% ain't enough to make you happy.
Yeah.
1% of 5,000 is what, $50?
$50.
And 1% of 100,000 is what? $1,000, right?
10% is
Yeah.
10,000. 1%. Yeah.
It's 1,000. 1% of 100,000 would be $1,000. No matter where you are on that scale, it's hard to be happy with 1% a day. And now the person that's making $50 a day with their 5,000, they think that if I can get to 50,000 and I'm making $500 a day, I'll be happy. But what they fail to realize is 1% is still 1%. And if you're not happy making 1%, even at 5,000, you ain't gonna be happy at 50,000. And what you gotta really learn how to do is be happy with making 1% no matter where you are on the scale. Okay? And that's why with trading and with this style of trading that I'm teaching you, it's only about 10% of the trading. 90% of it is getting this thing up here right.
Wow.
That's the hardest part. It's hard for me to help you get that part right. I can teach you how to trade, but I can't help you. It's hard for me to help. I can give you some ideas, some clues, some books to read, and stuff like that. But I'm not a psychologist. I don't know how to help you get that 90% right. That's on you. What I teach you how to do is that 10% part, which is how to trade.
Wow.
That's it.
I know you've been doing this for a couple of years now. I've met many of the students that are having serious success with your program, and I'm the guy that have this severe ADD. And 2025, which is where we're at now, I I can kick myself every time because I'm like, I should have stuck with. I started a little bit in 2024. I should have stuck with it, but like you said, trying to mentally get my brain to understand being happy with that 1%
is hard.
It's difficult.
It's like, very difficult.
Man, I can do something. I mean, do something.
1% seems like peanuts.
It seems like peanuts, and so that's why I struggle at because with my brain, the way my brain process, and the way I've been doing things, it's not that I like fast money. I like that money where
you want to see it.
I want to see it.
Yeah, it's hard for people.
It's hard to see you at 1%.
Let me just say this right quick. Here's the problem with people. You know how people can go broke when they win the lottery? They pinch off of it a little bit at a time.
True.
And they'll go broke. But guess what? You also can get rich adding to it a little bit at a time.
That little pinch to it at a time. Yeah.
Right? This is what I tried to get my sister and them to do. Family members, friends, whoever it is. Can you save $1 a day? Okay? And let me see, what did I say? Every week, add another $1.
Okay.
So for the first week of the year, you save $7 for that week. The next week of the year, you save $14. That don't seem like nothing.
Don't sound, yeah.
The next week, you save $21.
$21. Okay.
Now, I don't even think I did it that fast. I think I did it about a month.
Okay.
The first month, you save $1. That's going to be like $30.
Okay.
The second month, you save $2.
Okay.
The third month, you save $3. The fourth month, $4 a day.
Okay.
The fifth month, $5. The sixth month, $6. Seventh month, $7. You know, and then you get to the 10th month where you're saving $10 a day. Well, $10 a day is $300 a month. Okay. Then you get to $11 and then $12. It may have been different from that. But I can't remember what the number was. But if you do that for the whole year, it could have been about a week, or it could have been about a day. I can't remember what it was. Okay. But if you do that for the whole year, you'll be surprised how much you'll have saved.
Wow.
And people say, "Oh, that ain't nothing," but they can't do it.
They can't do. That's me. I can't do it.
You call it nothing, but you can't do it. We out of video.